taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV for round number 10 of the SDS Pro Midget Series here at the Weedsport Speedway. And, well, we say good evening to everyone watching online here tonight as well, and a big thanks to all our sponsors. Quickly, a quick look at our qualifying results for tonight here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Harry Stewart taking quick time with a 14.983, Clayton Davies in position 2, Joel Berkeley in 3, Darcy Wilson in position 4, and Brady Baldwin, the showstopper, round out position number 5 in qualifying tonight. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1 about to line up on the speedway, and here is your grid. From position 1, driving the United Sim Sports, number 11 is Harry Stewart. On his outside of the front row is the 007 car of Brady Baldwin. Position number 3 with the 36 car of Todd Atkins. Position 4 will be the 54 car of Ethan Bastian. Position 5 will be the 2 car of Daniel Cassidy. Position 6 will be the 13 car of Mitchell G. Position 7 will be the 24 car of Graham Smythe. Position 8 for OBR Sim Sports is the 61 of Benjamin Matchett. And Shannon Blackburn will line up the 22 car out of position number 9. Good to see a big crowd here tonight as well. Top 3 through to tonight's feature. Top 2 to tonight's pole shuffle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, bit of a change up here tonight on the program. So no pole shuffle on the program for tonight. We're going to have 2 dash races, or essentially 3 dash races. And with the first place getters in the heat races will run in dash 1, or the second place getters will run in dash 2. And then the top 2 in each dash will run in a final dash, which will lock themselves into their final place gettings for, or the final place grids for tonight's feature race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pace car lights are out here at the Weedsport Speedway for heat race number 1. Check out Brady Bowl on the outside of the front row in that new carbon fiber skin. The KRGS Roller Doors SM Sim Sports number 7 on the outside of the front row alongside Harry Stewart. Your current series points leader as well coming to tonight. And hopefully he'll have another good run here tonight as well. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1. 8 laps on the board. We're green. Down the main straightaway, they run into turns 1 and 2. Oh, Stewart nearly caught the inside retaining wall there in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Brady Bowen, your early race leaders to turns 3 and 4. The showstopper will take out lap number 1 and crosses the stripe and makes it official. Meanwhile, Todd Atkins on the bottom side of the speedway trying to make something happen to Club 36. Number 36 machine as well. In position 3 at the moment. Shouldn't be too far back. Behind Harry Stewart in the 11 car. Meanwhile, Ethan Bastian trying to make something happen in the applied marine and maintenance number 54 machine. Oh, Stewart catches the left rear of Brady Baldwin there in turns 3 and 4. And unsettled that race car in a big way. Lucky he didn't go upside down. So Brady Baldwin is your race leader. It's a turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Todd Atkins. Atkins only a bit of a not far of a car length off behind the 7NQ. Into turns 1 and 2. Now halfway home, 4 down, 4 to run. Heading down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. Now 3 laps left to run as they cross the stripe now. Baldwin, still your race leader, running the bottom side of the speedway, using the slider line to his advantage as well. Heading down the back chute into turns 3 and 4. Atkins not giving up in the 36 car. He's trying to get the job done here tonight for heat race number 1 as well. Oh, Atkins cops the outside fence and upends the race car. And that'll be that for Todd Atkins. Meanwhile, Stewart's still in position 2 at the moment. Benjamin Matchett now up to position number 3. Meanwhile, he started back at the down the back of the pack as well in this heat race. Brady Baldwin, though, will come through turns 3 and 4, race fans, and he will take out heat race number 1. Across the stripe he goes, along with Harry Stewart as well in position 2. And Benjamin Matchett, nice job for Benny Matchett as well. He'll come home in position 3 in the 61 car as well. So 6 cars will finish out of the 9 cars in heat race number 1. As we'll take a look at your results just quickly. Brady Baldwin will get the win officially in heat race number 1. Right behind him was Harry Stewart. Benjamin Matchett in position 3. Todd Atkins in 4. Shannon Blackburn in 5. And Daniel Cassidy will round out your top 6. We'll go right now into heat race number 2, and here is your grid from position number 1. It's the Ace eSIM Sports number 50 of Clayton Davies. On his outside, it's the OBR Sim Sports number 77V of Brad O'Brien. Position number 3, inside row number 2 with the MF Racing number 4 of Trent Gosley. Position 4, it's the 12 car of Damon Mush. Position 5 with the DMS Sim Sports number 7 of Aaron Kelly. Position 6 with the Sydney Crash Crew number 52 of William Lucas. Position number 7 with the 6 car, Jacob Burke for JBB Sim Sports. And Brad Pascoe will line up the KRE Race Engines number 18 out of position number 8. So good to see the Pascoe man here tonight as well. Clayton Davies, your defending AFSR champion as well. So he'll line up on the pole position in heat race number 2. So, oh, no, that's all right. So, Clayton Davies out of position 1 in this one. O'Brien on his outside, the Newland Contracting, OBR Sim Sports. Victoria 77 on the outside of the front row. Can he do any better than he did last week as well? Had a bit of a shocking run last week at Eldora. So Brad O'Brien, can he get some redemption here tonight, race fans? Heat race number 2. 8 laps on the board. Let's go. Down the main straight into turns 1 and 2. Oh, almost 3 wide into turns 1 and 2, if you don't mind. Trent Gosley there got way sideways in turns 1 and 2, and there was a bit of contact there as well. The all-black number 4 machine of Trent Gosley back in position 3 at the moment. We've got 1 car around in turns 3 and 4 as well. So your current race leader, O'Brien, in the 77 car. Running the middle part of the speedway. Knows how to get this race car around here pretty nicely. Does Brad O'Brien. Clayton Davies still holding down position 2 at the moment. The CD Cinematographies. Quickie Motorsport, Ace eSim Sports, number 50. So good to see him here tonight as well. Trent Gosley trying to make some ground up as well in the 4 car, using the slider line to his advantage. Must have been watching Brady Bolin from heat race number 1 as well. So Gosley runs the top side in turns 3 and 4, drifts down low in turns 3 and 4, coming down the main straightaway now halfway home. 4 down, 4 to run for your race leader, Brad O'Brien. Heading down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Davies not giving up as well in this one. We've got to move on the outside for the race lead. Right now, all the challengers on. O'Brien went to shut the door in turns 1 and 2. Couldn't make that job happen, though. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4, side by side. Oh, O'Brien took the race lead back momentarily, but here comes Clayton Davies once again to the bottom. Can't get the job done. O'Brien with a bit of mechanical issues there with that race car, heading down the back straight into turns 3 and 4. The white flag is out. Down the main straightaway to turns 1 and 2 for the final time. And they're still side by side, heading down the back straightaway. Oh no, they make contact. And O'Brien, wow. That car was upside down all sorts of ways on the back straight, and Clayton Davies will win heat race number 2. I don't think there was any contact there that was on purpose in that race car. I think they just got together because there was a car upside down in turns 1 and 2. So we'll wait for your official race results, race fans. As Clayton Davies was pulling up there on the main straightaway. So Clayton Davies will take out heat race number 2 alongside Trent Gosley, Brad Pascoe, Jacob Burke, Damon Mush, William Lucas, O'Brien, and Aaron Kelly. We round out your 8-car field in that one for heat race number 2. Heat race number 3, race fans, and here we go. Oh, this guy's going to be looking for some redemption here tonight as well. The 6 Sim Sports number 9, Joel Berkeley will line up on the pole position. To his outside, so Rocket Racing Setups number 51 of Tyler Stralo. Position number 3, also for Rocket Racing Setups, is at 29 of Joel Butel. Position number 4 is at 55 of Brendan Thomas. Position 5 will be, Position 5 will be the 81 of Josh Walton. Position 6 with a 74 of Adam Day. Position 7 with a 13 of Aaron Hatton. Position 8 with a 32 car for Tank SRT. It's Callan Arthur. That's all right. All is well in our production booth here tonight. Thanks a lot to these guys here at Ultimate Dirt TV for allowing me to do this as well. It's pretty cool to come here every Tuesday and put on a cool show for you guys as well. So good to see everyone watching. Alex Addard on board for tonight as well. Good to see you watching, Alex, on Facebook, mate. So, heat race number 3. Race fans out on the speedway right now. They line up in 2x2 formation. Good to see the iconic colours out there as well. The 74 car of Adam Day. The infamous blue, yellow and white number 74 car. as well as heat race number 3, where green out of turn 4, and Joel Berkeley gets a good jump down to turns 1 and 2. Berkeley, the Tinder number 9 machine for Slick Sim Sports, will head down the back chute into turns 3 and 4 for lap number 1. He'll make it official as well as they cross the stripe down to turns 1 and 2 as well. Josh Walton on the bottom side of the speedway in the speedshot51.com number 81 car, trying to get the job done in position number 3 at the moment. But here comes Brandon Thomas, the 55 car, on the move as well on the top side of the speedway for Iridium Sim Sports. That race car is on song right now, trying to track down your third place getter of Josh Walton. Walton on the top side of the speedway out of turn number 4, gets right up against the concrete wall as well. Wow, that's cool to see in a midget as well. Does the same in turns 1 and 2, heading down the back straight away on board with Joshua Walton. The speedshot51.com number 81 car heading down the main straight away. You can hear these race cars are on song here tonight, race fans. So Walton now up to position 2. Troubles for Joel Berkeley in the Slick Sim Sports number 9. Back down to position number 7 right now for the number 9 machine of Joel Berkeley. Your race leader is Tyler Strallo at the moment in the 51 car. He has the top spot at the moment as well, out of turn number 4 as well. So it looks like Walton right on the rear bar of the 51. Oh, Brandon Thomas upends the 55. Wowee. Not a good end tonight for Brandon Thomas in the 55 machine. He'll head back to the pits as well. Aaron Hatton trying to get something done as well in the BSL Racing number 13 car. Meanwhile, into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Tyler Strallo will get the job done. Joshua Walton home in position number 2 and Callan Arthur in 3. Good to see these guys having a good battle here tonight at the Weedsport Speedway. This racetrack based in the state of New York in the United States. As well, race fans, your heat race number 3 results. Race winner is Tyler Strallo over Josh Walton, Callan Arthur, Aaron Hatton. Joel Berkeley in position 5. Adam Day in position 6. Joel Butel and Brandon Thomas in position number 8. Race fans, final heat race of the night. We're getting through them thick and fast here tonight. The United Sim Sports number 5 machine of Darcy Wilson line up on the pole position on his outside to 27 of Jaden Russell. Position number 3 is the 20 car of Joshua Barry. Position 4 is the 10 car of Murray Howe. Position 5 is the 99 machine of Brent Bullerman. Position 6 is the 55 machine of Max Lumsden for SM Sim Sports. Michael Bullerman will start the 010 car out of position number 7 with Bailey Barnacote in the 017 car from position number 8. So good to see these guys out on the speedway right now. Final heat race of the night. Before we get into our consolation races for tonight as well, 2B mains we normally have on the program as well. So we'll see that happen in after this heat race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2x2, they are on the racetrack behind the iRacing.com official pace track. And the yellow lights are out. Who's going to get the job done in this one? Jaden Russell on the outside of the front row alongside Darcy Wilson. Joshua Barry in that sweet-looking black and gold KRGS Roller Salah Motorsports number 20 machine. As well, sitting in position number 3 on the inside of row number 2. Meanwhile, final heat race fans, 8 laps on the board. Let's go. Down to turns 1 and 2. Jaden Russell gets a good jump down to turns 1 and 2. They're side by side with Darcy Wilson on the inside as well. Jaden Russell. Russell gets a bit of a lengthy lead out of turn number 4 down the main straightaway. Makes it official for Jaden Russell in lap number 1. Oh, Murray House sideways on the main straight into turns 1 and 2. Got the car all sorts of sideways. Jaden Russell upside down the 27. Upends the race car, and there goes his night as well. So your race leader right now is Darcy Wilson. the 5 machine for United Sim Sports. Joshua Barry in position 2 at the moment, and Bailey Barnacote in position number 3. Meanwhile, we've got a 3-way battle right now for positions 5, 6, and 7 at the moment. On the speedway, that is Michael Bullerman in the number 10 machine, as well with Brent Bullerman and Max Lumsden as well out there on the speedway. Catches the inside of this. Oh, that was massive. Catches the inside safety catch fence, and, well, he found the outside wall as well. In turn number 3, Michael Bullerman upends the race car in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, here comes Bailey Barnacote back to the top side of the speedway. As well in position number 4 at the moment, the 17 car. Tags the wall down the main straightaway as well. Caught the outside safety catch fence with the right rear. Meanwhile, Murray Howe up to position 3 as well in the final transfer spot into tonight's feature race. As well, so who'll get a ticket in directly into tonight's feature, but it's not over yet. We've still got 2 laps left to run around the Weedsport Speedway. Meanwhile, here comes Barnacote. Oh, nearly straight lined him in turns 3 and 4. That was a bit of an upset there. Murray Howe be about as dark as 2 a.m. at the moment. He'll be up on the wheel in that race car. Bailey Barnacote upends it in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, out of turns 3 and 4, race fans, Darcy Wilson will get the job done over Joshua Barry in the 20 car. As well, Murray Howe will come home in position number 3. We will get your official race results up onto your screen after this little short break before we go into our consolation races for tonight. Hope everyone is enjoying the action here tonight as well. Jacob Penno watching online. Hello, Jacob. Good to see you watching, mate. As well, ladies and gentlemen, your heat race results for heat race number 4. Darcy Wilson over Josh Barry. Murray Howe and Brett Bullerman in position 4. Followed by Michael Bullerman, Bailey Barnacote, Max Lumsden, and Jaden Russell up end of the race car. And he was your race leader there for a couple of laps as well. B-main number 1 race fans, 10 laps, top 6 through to tonight's feature race. Here is your grid. In position number 1 with the 36 car, Todd Atkins. Aaron Hatton will line up the FYB Sim Racing number 13 in position number 2. Shannon Blackburn will line up the 22 car out of position number 3 with Joel Berkeley in the 9 car in position 4. Daniel Cassidy will line up the 2 machine for HSV Sim Labs in position 5 on the inside of row number 3 alongside the 74 car of Adam Day for Sydney Crash Crew. Graham Smythe will run up the 24 car out of position number 7 with Joel Butel in the 29 car out of position number 8. Mitchell G will run up the 13 car out of position number 9 with Brandon Thomas in the 55 in position number 10. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like 4 cars are going to miss out for tonight. They got a ticket directly into our feature race, the top 6 it is, into tonight's feature race. 10 laps on the board for this one. Be sure to watch Mitchell G, the KRGS Roller Doors, Salem Motorsports, SM Sim Sports, number 13 car down the back of the bus. Very nice livery as well for this season for Mitchell G. As well, real-life 14-wing sprint car driver out of Queensland. Meanwhile, we're green for our B-main number 1 into turns 1 and 2, and Atkins is your early race leader. As well, heading down the back straightaway. Got the dry throat happening again this week. As well as the turns number 3 and 4. And Mitchell G on screen there. As well, the MG Contracting, KRGS Roller Doors. Oh, look at that. Bumping wheels, big time car around. And I think that was the 24 car of Graham Smythe as well. Turn the car around in turns 1 and 2. There was a bit of bump and wheels with Mitchell G and Adam Day there. Last lap around. Meanwhile, here comes Joel Berkeley underneath Daniel Cassidy. These 2 guys know how to pedal race cars. Berkeley races I think is it production sedans? Modified production sedans. I was going to say modified, but it's production sedans. And Dan Cassidy races a 410 sprint car and late model. Well, that's never good. So Dan Cassidy had a bit of an upsy-turvy in his late model at a real-life speedway last weekend. So good to see him back on the simulator for tonight. I'm sure he's got some work to do on some race cars in his garage at home. As well as we look back up front right now with Todd Atkins. No, that's Aaron Hutton on screen and Joel Berkeley fighting for positions. That is for positions 2 and 3 on the speedway. As well, and right now, Brandon Thomas is your 6th and final transferee car at the moment. These guys will be fighting like sheep stations very shortly as the laps wind down here at the Weedsport Speedway for B-Main number 1. Daniel Cassidy looks absolutely rapid right now in the 2 car for HSV Sim Labs. Looking for a ticket directly into tonight's A-Main as well. So, Mitchell G came from the back of the bus. He's up to position 4. As well in the KRGS Roller Doors SM Sim Sports MG Contracting number 13 car. As well, heading down the main straight. Currently still in position 4 at the moment. Dan Cassidy chasing after him. As well, the HSV Sim Labs number 2 machine. So Todd Atkins is your race leader. Last lap around the speedway right now. For your race leader, Todd Atkins, heading down the back straight away. Look at the lead he's got. As well, runs the top side of the speedway. Todd Atkins will get the job done in B-Main number 1. Over Joel Berkeley. Aaron Hutton in position 3. Mitchell G in position 4. Daniel Cassidy in position number 5. And Joel Butel will be our 6th and final transferee car into tonight's A-Main. Well, good to see these guys all out on the speedway. Unfortunate for Adam Day, Brandon Thomas. All those guys will be sitting up in the grandstand having a pie and a can of Coke later on. Todd Atkins gets the job done over Joel Berkeley, Aaron Hatton, Mitchell G, Dan Cassidy, Adam Day will be in your 6th and final transfer spot. Joel Butel looks like he got a post-race penalty. As well, so Adam Day gets the 6th and final transfer spot. The rest of those guys will be up on the grandstand later on. Be sure to get some autographs. Jacob Burke will line up the 6 car for B-Main number 2 out of position number 1 with Brent Bullerman on his outside the 99 from 2. Damon Mush will line up the 12 car out of position number 3 with Michael Bullerman, the 010 out of position 4. William Lucas will line up the 52 car out of position number 5 with Bailey Barnacote in the 17 from 6. Brad O'Brien will up to 77V out of position number 7 with Max Lumsden out of position number 8 in the 55 car. Aaron Kelly went up to Raw Metal Corp 7Q out of position 9. Jaden Russell in the 27 from 10. And Ethan Bastion will up to 54 out of position number 11 for Pace Syndicate. He will be down the back of the bus in this one, the Applied Marine and Maintenance and Servicing. Number 54 machine of Ethan Bastion out of position 11 in this one. Good to see him in the server for tonight as well. So Jacob Burke, race fans, I do believe he's a New Zealand speed car driver. Or midget driver, should we say, because they're called midgets over in New Zealand. So good just to have Jacob on board for tonight as well. That's it, mate. So, Jacob Burke, the Kiwi on the front row. Let's get set to go alongside Brett Bullerman. 10 laps on the board. Let's go. Down to turns 1 and 2. Burke gets a good jump on the top side of the speedway, heading down the back chute. Here comes Damon Mush. This guy has been rapid all season. Down to turns 3 and 4. Damon Mush with a slide job. In turns 3 and 4, he'll lead lap number 1. Down to turns 1 and 2. 3 wide on turns 1 and 2 as well. Brent Bullerman trying to get the job done down the back chute. Gets the traction into turns 3 and 4 as well. Trying to get the job done. And they're side by side heading down the main straight. Brad O'Brien as well, trying to get the job done. Oh, Brent Bullerman upends the race car. Caught the outside retaining wall in turns 1 and 2, and that will be that. So he'll be down the back of the bus right now. Meanwhile, race leader Damon Mush under siege right now from Brad O'Brien and Jacob Burke. The number 5 NZ machine heading down the back straight into turns number 3 and 4 on the top side of the speedway. Jacob Burke still in position 3 at the moment. Once again, race fans, top 6 will transfer to tonight's feature race. What about Ethan Bastian? This guy is on a mission in the 54 car, started out of position number 11, and he's passed an absolute ton of cars as well to get up to position number 3 right now on the speedway. Takes it over from Jacob Burke, the JBB Sim Sports number 5 machine, the Kiwi driver out on the speedway for tonight as well. So Brad O'Brien almost caught the inside retaining wall there as well in turns 1 and 2. Ethan Bashard followed him on the bottom side as well. Almost did the same thing in turns 1 and 2 out of turns 3 and 4. This time by though now with 3 laps left to run for Damon Mush. Heading down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. And the flagman will give him the signal right now for 2 laps left to run around the speedway. Into turns number 1 and 2. Damon Mush trying to hold off. Down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. As well, he get the white flag this time by on board with number 12 machine of Damon Mush. Into turns 1 and 2. And down the back straight away for the final time. As well, here comes O'Brien to the inside. The checkered flag is out of turn number 4. Oh, Mush will get it. Damon Mush will take out B-main number 2. Over Brad O'Brien, Ethan Bastian, Jacob Burke in position number 4. Good race tonight for the Kiwi driver. As we're about to go into our dash number 1 race tonight as well, ladies and gentlemen, here is your results for B-main number 2, Damon Mush over Brad O'Brien, Ethan Bastian, Jacob Burke. Aaron Kelly and Bailey Barnacote will be your top 6. Max Lumsden, Brent Bullerman, Michael Bullerman, Brent Bullerman in positions 8 and 9. William Lucas and Jaden Russell. So positions 7 through to 11 will be down in the pit area after the races for some autographs and a photo. And be sure to bring him a beer afterwards as well. So it's like a top 8 shootout, essentially. Okay, race fans. So, word coming through from race control. I do believe is going to be 4 cars on the speedway. This will be dash number 1. It is the second place cars from heat races 1 through to 4. And then the top 2 will move on into the second dash race. And then that will be the... Still have 4 cars on the racetrack, I do believe, and then it'll be into... Okay. Okay, no worries. Yeah, confusing all the way around. It's melting my brain already. That's all right, race fans. So we got the drivers in dash number 1 will be the second place getters from heat races 1 through to 4. And then the top 2 will move on through to dash number 2. And then we'll go from there as well. And then we'll have the race cars will end up in their official place gettings in tonight's feature race as well. And then we'll go into a short break after this as well, race fans. So just waiting, I think race control is just having a bit of a word with some drivers. We're just going to get some race cars out onto the speedway. So it looks like we've got Joshua Barry, Trent Gosley, Harry Stewart, and Joshua Walton. I do believe that is in the 81 car, yes. So it looks like it's Harry Stewart, Trent Gosley on the front row, followed by Joshua Walton and Joshua Barry. So the two J's on the second row, the H and the T on the front row. Harry Stewart, that is, and Trent Gosley, Josh Walton, and Josh Barry on the second row. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dash number 1, we're green. Down to turns 1 and 2, Harry Stewart will be looking for a bit of a place in this one, but Walton, like a rocket ship in turns 1 and 2, gets the front-running position at the moment. Here's your race leader out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway, makes it official in turns 1 and 2. As well, Stewart back on the top side of the 11 car. As well, so Walton on the bottom side of the speedway, flirting with the inside wall as well. So Walton, Harry Stewart fighting for the top 2 positions right now. Joshua Barry and Trent Gosley down in positions 3 and 4 at the moment. So just remember, race fans, the top 2 will move on. Oh, Josh Barry got into Joshua Walton there just slightly in turns 1 and 2 as well. So these guys fighting for sheep stations right now into turns 3 and 4 down the main straightaway. And I'm sure there's only a couple of laps left to run in dash number 1. Down the back straightaway, they are nose to tail in turns 3 and 4. Harry Stewart goes to the top side. Here comes Joshua Walton, trying to get the job done as well. Just remember, the top 2 will move on to the second dash, and the other 2 race cars on the speedway will head back to the pit area as well. So out of turns 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straightaway, and Harry Stewart is still your race leader, and that would get the job done in dash number 1. So Harry Stewart and Joshua Walton will move on. Not Darcy Wilson. It'll be Joshua Barry and Trent Gosley will head back to the pit area. And then we'll have another 2 race cars come out onto the speedway. Okay, so 6 cars will be in this one. Okay. Right, so race fans, we're sort of going to get there. So how these cars finish in this dash will line up the first 6 positions in our feature race for tonight. So Joshua Walton just rolling out onto the speedway now, and he will line up down the back with Harry Stewart as well. So Brady Baldwin, the showstopper, out on the speedway alongside Clayton Davies, Tyler Strollo, Darcy Wilson, Harry Stewart, and Joshua Walton. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the top 6. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2. Brady Baldwin through the middle, trying to get the power down in that race car, but also Clayton Davies trying to get the power down in that race car as well in the 50 machine. As well, here comes Strollo. Harry Stewart trying to look for some room on the speedway as well. In turns 1 and 2, fighting with Strollo in turns 1 and 2 as well. Brady Baldwin on the top side of the speedway. Here comes Davies. Clayton Davies trying to get the job done. Couldn't make it happen though. Baldwin in turns 1 and 2. Oh, Davies flirted big time with the inside concrete wall. And that is one beast you don't want to mess with. In these race cars, you will upend it seriously in a midget car. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 laps down, 3 laps left to go in dash number 2. And remember, this is for the top 6 place gettings or place grids or positions, sorry, should I say, for our feature race for tonight. Brady Baldwin. So 2 laps left to run. Down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. This time by out of turn 4, the white flag flies here at the Weedsport Speedway. Baldwin, Davies, and Stewart. Stewart looking for position 2. He's got it down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Davies, though. Almost 3 wide out of turn 4. Brady Baldwin will win over Harry Stewart and Clayton Davies in position number 3. Well, race fans, how good was that? What a race between your top 3. Couldn't have gotten any better towards the end. Well, race fans, it is now warm-up time here at the Weedsport Speedway and here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're going to take a quick moment to step aside and pay some bills, and we'll be back with your 35-lap feature race on the other side of this. All right, race fans, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV, your feature race. We're going to go from the back of the field here tonight, race fans. Here we go from position number 24, driving the 17 machine, it's Bailey Barnacote. Position number 23, driving the 74 machine, it'll be Adam Day. Position number 22 is the 7 machine of Aaron Kelly. Position number 21 is the 2 machine of Daniel Cassidy. Position number 20 is the 6 machine of Jacob Burke. Position 19 is the 13 car of Mitchell G. Position 18 will be the 54 car of Ethan Bastian. Position 17 will be the 13 car of Aaron Hatton. Position 16 is the 77V of Brad O'Brien. Position number 15 is the 9 machine of Joel Berkeley. Position 14 is the 12 car of Damon Mush. Position 13 is the 36 car of Todd Atkins. Position number 12 is the 10 machine of Murray Howe. Position number 11 is the 32 car of Callan Arthur. Position 10 is the 18 machine of Brad Pascoe. Position 9 is the 61 machine of Benjamin Matchett. Race fans, we almost got there. They're going green out turn number 4 this time by. We are racing here at Weedsport for round number 10 of the Super Dirt Pro Midget Series. And Brady Baldwin early race there into turns 1 and 2. They're 3 wide into turns 3 and 2, turns 3 and 4 right now. Get it right. And we are yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. Caution. And, well, that was all a mouthful at once. As we'll have a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And looks like Pascoe went way up high on the speedway as well. The 18 car looks like a bit of contact there between Brad O'Brien and Damon Mush. Jacob Burke. Oh, the Kiwi gets upside down massively in the 5 machine. Oh, Daniel Cassidy. That's a big rollover for a Kiwi. I like the big crash that Kyle Larson had over at the Western Springs Speedway the other season. And that banged him up pretty bad as well. Just having a look at it in real time here, race fans. And that race car coming to rest upside down on the back straightaway for Jacob Burke. Not a good way for him to end tonight. Sort of had dibs that he would come through the field and probably at least get a top 10. Well, race fans, your race leader at the moment is Brady Baldwin. Second at the moment on the speedway is Harry Stewart. Position 3 at the moment is Clayton Davies. Josh Walton in position 4. Darcy Wilson in 5. Tyler Stralo in position number 6. As the yellow lights are out on the speedway, pace car will return to the pit area in turn number 3. And then we will get set to go back to the green flag. Well, these guys have got to be careful here tonight on the speedway. Maximum of 3 yellows will be allowed here in tonight's midget feature. Down to turns 1 and 2 are back to green flag racing. Here comes Davies though. He had to jump on the binders big time. In turns 1 and 2 last time by. Down to turns 3 and 4, Davies. Meanwhile, Harry Stewart takes the race lead down the main straightaway. Says thank you very much to Brady Baldwin. Shuts the door big time on Baldwin though in turns 1 and 2, heading down the back straight. Into turns number 3 and 4. Stewart keeps the car nice and straight out of turns 3 and 4. As well, heading down the main straight into turns 1 and 2. Davies goes way up high on the speedway. And we are under caution lights once again here at the Weedsport Speedway. Well, race fans, all right, Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay up on your screen. And uh-oh, production sedan champion upside down in the number 9 machine for Slick Sim Sports. Joel Berkeley upends the race car. And I think, who was that as well? I think that was Stralo, was it? Mitchell G. So Mitchell G and Todd Atkins getting together in turns 3 and 4. And Berkeley, well, he sort of found the wall there and upended his race car as well. Well said, mate. Well said. That's right, race fans. Bit of fun up in the production box here tonight. It's all good. Thank you to Matthew Joy watching online here tonight as well. Much appreciated, mate. We'll have to send you to Woolworths later on and grab a half a pineapple because I think you lost half of it there, mate, as well. That's all right, Matty Joy. One of our cool race fans here on Ultimate Dirt TV. It'll cost you $6, Matty J. Out of Woolworths, mate, for a pineapple. Just make sure you be careful of the spikes there, mate. We're back to green flag racing, though, race fans. Down to turns 1 and 2. Harry Stewart is your race leader. Brady Baldwin in position 2 at the moment. Clayton Davies in 3. As well, here comes Joshua Walton through the field as well. He's in position 4 at the moment. In the SpeedShot51.com number 81 car as well. Joshua Barry in position 5. This will be his best finish so far this season in the 20 car if he can hold on to that machine as well. Meanwhile, out of turn 4, Harry Stewart with half a wheel stand down the main straightaway. Pop the left front up. Come out of turn 4. Meanwhile, Brady Baldwin trying to make something happen in the KRJS Rollador Salah Motorsports number 7. As well, the top side of the speedway just grazes the concrete wall in coming down the main straightaway, and they head down the back chute. As well, to turns number 3 and 4. Stewart gone to the bottom. Baldwin on the top side. Not much brewing up there at the moment. So, Brady Baldwin looks like we got a bit of a battle going on here as well. Pascoe, O'Brien, Cullen Arthur. As well, this is for a top 10 position at the moment. Darcy Wilson and throw in Murray Howe. As well, Trent Gosley pops a wheel stand down the main straightaway. That was pretty cool. As well, so these guys, 3 and 4 wide in turns 1 and 2. O'Brien copped the worst in the stick in that one. As well, he went way sideways in turns 1 and 2. As well, Aaron Kelly coming through the field. The Raw Metal Corp, DMS Sim Sports number 7 on the top side of the speedway as well. The 7Q, real life four-wheeling sprint car driver out of Queensland, Brad Pascoe. As well, trying to make something happen. The KRE Race Engines, number 18, machine cops the outside concrete wall as well. Almost upended it, but jumped on the anchors and kept the car under siege as well. So Pascoe fighting now with Aaron Kelly for position. Pascoe back down in position 13 at the moment. Cullen Arthur on screen in the 32 car for Tanked SRT as well. So Aaron Kelly as well, up 10 positions into 12th spot as well. So started way down in the pack, did Aaron Kelly. The KRGS Rolladors SM Sim Sports number 7Q. So race leader still Harry Stewart, race fans. Lap 21 we are working of 35. Down the back chute into turns 3 and 4. Trent Gosley trying to make something happen. The MF Racing Snap-on Tools WP Concrete number 4. Got the all-black skin on for tonight as well. Gosley makes contact with Aaron Kelly and almost turns the car around in turns 1 and 2. Got a little bit caught up there. Aaron Kelly way sideways on the top side in turns 3 and 4. As well, we've got a car around. That was Clayton Davies. Davies around in turns 1 and 2. That is something you very rarely see from Clayton Davies, called the outside concrete wall in turns 1 and 2. Looks like made contact with Josh Barry. And well, Clayton Davies is going to be up in arms with this one. So let's see what happens with Clayton Davies. The Ace E-Sim Sports, Cricket Motorsports number 50, CD Cinematography's machine. Back down in position number 16 right now. Oh, boy, he's going to have some work to do. No worries, Matt. Oh, good, mate. Shout out for you anytime, bud. Just be sure those pineapples keep coming. Love a pineapple margarita, mate. Well, race fans, we are currently under caution here at the Weedsport Speedway on lap number 26. From here on out, no more yellow lights on the Speedway. We will go from lap 26 through to lap 35 under green lights from here on out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to go. Out of turn number 4, we're back to green. Down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. As well, Stewart still your race leader. Over Brady Boldman and Joshua Walton right now. Up to position number 3. The Speed Shop, 51.com, number 81 car. Working the bottom side of the speedway as well. Working lap number 28 now of 35. Joshua Barry as well. Got a little bit sideways there in turns 1 and 2. Almost made contact with Tyler Stralo as well. So Josh Barry up to position number 4 on the speedway. As well, Brad O'Brien looking on the top side of him right now. O'Brien went for a big look on Josh Barry there in turns 1 and 2 last time around the speedway, and he's got the position as well. So Brad O'Brien up to position 5 on the speedway at the moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next time by as they cross the stripe around the next time by here at the Weedsport Speedway, 5 laps left to run. We're down to single digits here at the Weedsport Speedway for round number 10 of the Super Dirt Pro Midget Series here at the Weedsport Speedway. Your current top 3 at the moment is Harry Stewart, your race leader. Brady Baldwin into Joshua Walton in position 3, and we're on board with him right now, the speedshop51.com, number 81 car. You can just listen to that car on song as well. So Walton gets right up against a concrete wall, heading down the back straightaway, finds the moisture on the bottom side of the speedway, flirts with the inside safety concrete wall as well. So race fans, 2 laps to go. We're in the closing stages of tonight's feature race right now, as the white flag will fly out of turn number 4 this time by Harry Stewart, your current points leader as well. Race fans, down the back straight away for the final time. Oh, what a race. How good is this? Harry Stewart out of turn number 4, collects the checkered flag. Nice job, Harry. Well done to you, mate. Good drive. Brady Bolden will come home in position 2, and Josh Walton will round out your podium here tonight at the Weedsport Speedway. We'll get your official place getters up onto your screen in just a sec. Well, race fans, here are your finishing order for tonight's feature race. Harry Stewart, your race winner over Brady Baldwin. Joshua Walton in 3. Joshua Barry in position number 4. Darcy Wilson in position number 5 over Aaron Kelly in position number 6. Good drive as well for Aaron Kelly tonight. Came way down deep in the pack for a top 6 run. So good run for tonight for Aaron Kelly, home in position number 6. Tyler Stralo in 7. Callan Arthur in position 8. Trent Gosley in position 9. Brad O'Brien will round out your top 10. Benjamin Matchett in 11th. Clayton Davies 12th. Adam Day 13th. Damon Mush 14th. Daniel Cassidy 15th. And he will be the last car on the lead lap. Here are your casualties right now. Ethan Bastian, Brad Pascoe, Murray Howe, Aaron Hatton, Bailey Barnacote, Todd Atkins, Joel Berkeley, Mitchell G, and Jacob Burke. the Kiwi will finish in position number 24. Well, race fans, we have our top 3 right now waiting in the interviews section of tonight as well. And we're going to catch up right now with you, race winner Harry Stewart in the number 11 machine. Harry, what a drive tonight for you, mate. Good coming into tonight as well as your current series points leader.
Yeah, I sort of. I usually suck here in qualifying, and I sort of felt like I sucked, and somehow it went to the top of the timesheet. So I was a bit surprised about that. And then, yeah, just the heat, sort of, just how this track is off of 4 with the green. It's usually better to be on the outside. So that sort of screwed me into one, sort of tried to get back up with Brady, and I didn't, and just made a mistake. So, yeah, lucky Todd, I think, hit the wall. So I could get in the dash, and, yeah, Dash just tried something with the setup and, yeah, sort of got comfortable with it, and, yeah, it was really good.
Mate, it was a wicked drive by your team here tonight, mate. Obviously, run us through last week as well. We'll obviously add Eldora last week, and, mate, obviously much bigger track according to here tonight as well. So a little bit smaller of a speedway, a lot tighter around the corners.
Yeah, last week I sort of felt like I probably should have won that race. I just played me cards wrong, sort of like all the other rounds. Yeah, sort of, yeah, I don't know, just, yeah, thought I didn't even really think about last week when I was in the server, and, yeah, it's good to get back on the top step.
Mate, awesome drive by your team here tonight, mate. Quick sponsor shout-outs, 2 tons wheels on this race car.
Yep, just everyone at United Sim Sports. Natrad Radiators on Auto, Harrop Engineering, KCLD Cleaning, Adrad Radiators, West End Mazda, Joel and Darcy for doing the race with us. I think they both had pretty unlucky runs. So, yeah, thanks.
Mate, well done on your win here tonight. Well, race fans, we're going to catch up with position number 2, and he's a Queensland wingless sprint car driver as well in the V6 powered wingless sprints. Brady Baldwin home in position number 2, the showstopper. Brady, good drive here tonight, mate. Obviously, not the spot that you wanted. Obviously, you were looking for the front running spot, mate, but couldn't get the job done, mate. Great race.
Yeah, thanks, Matty. When you run second to Harry, it's never a bad thing. He's probably one of the best in the business in these cars. So it was my own mistake. I went to the top like lap 2 or 3 and just gave the spot away. And then after that, we pretty much had the same speed as him. Just really hard to pass. We ended up being on the same line in 1 and 2. And then we tried something different in 3 and 4, just couldn't get it done.
Mate, different track to last week at Eldora. Run us through the closing laps of this race as well. Obviously, a little bit slick on the top side there as well. Yeah,
it's a lot different track. This track's really tricky. The walls stick out. I didn't really want to run the bottom too much because I have a tendency to hit the inside walls here. So we just stuck it up on the fence in 3 and 4, and it was really good for probably the first 20 or 25 laps. But I think it sort of faded away towards the end. Maybe some other people were running it, I don't know. But yeah, it was a good race. Track was actually pretty decent. Glad they didn't do too much warm up. And yeah, it was a good race.
Mate, it was a wicked drive by your team here tonight, mate. Quick sponsor shout-outs, 2 turns wheels on this race car.
Firstly, just congratulate Harry and Walton on their podiums tonight. It was a ripper race from all of us. Shout out to my teammate Josh finishing 4th. And also Aaron went 22nd to 6th. So clear hard charger there for Aaron. And Aaron. And all our partners at SM Sim Sport, Sally Motorsport, MSP Shop Fittings, KOJ Roller Doors, Medcash Penrith and South Windsor, Baldwin Family Racing, Oceanic Dirt Sim Events, BB7 Setups, CD Cinematography, and I will add, he's not the original Aaron. I'll leave it at that. Mic drop.
Well done, mate. Good drive on position number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this will move us on to Joshua Bolton home in position number 3. Josh, mate, not the spot that you wanted here tonight, but obviously good drive, podium finish here for you tonight, mate.
Yeah, mate, that's it. I guess any podium's a good podium. Would prefer to be higher up, but it's the first podium of the series, just been running consistent, banking the points every night, and yeah, it's good to get another finish under the belt.
Mate, a little bit different track last week to Eldora as well, coming here tonight to Weedsport. Mate, run us through the closing laps of this race and run us through how the track was.
Yeah, made a few in-car adjustments at the last caution there to bring it home for the last 10. I think I went a little bit too far with the adjustments. I just sort of settled with where I was. Track was pretty tricky. Started off pretty good, but then once everyone spread out, everyone just sort of stayed the same. So, yeah, just played it safe and brought it home.
Mate, at one point, we had the onboard cam with you at one point, and you flirted with the wall big time there in turn number 3. Obviously, no damage became aboard that race car.
Nah, mate, nothing noticeable.
Mate, good drive here in position number 3 tonight, mate. Quick sponsor shout-outs. Who turns wheels on this race car?
Yeah, just big thanks to all the boys at Momentum Sim Sports for helping get us done. Tilly for spotting me. It's definitely a big help, especially on this track. Speed Shot 51, cool chassis, everything dirt, Verdict Clothing, CT Designs, and Racecraft Simulations, and yeah, UltimateDirtTV for putting it on, and yeah, all the boys putting the league on as well. Cheers.
Mate, well done on position number 3, mate. We'll see you next week, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, will do.
Well, race fans, hopefully everyone has, we ensure that everyone has enjoyed all the action here tonight at the Weedsport Speedway. Once again, big shout out to Matthew Joy and his pineapple winnings. Hopefully he doesn't get too much of that and makes a lot of margaritas. Race fans, this will bring us to a close here on Ultimate Dirt TV here tonight from round number 10 of the Super Dirt Pro Midget Series here at the Weedsport Speedway. We ensure everyone enjoyed the action. We'll see you guys next week for round number 11. See you guys then. My name is Matt Bailey, and thanks a lot for watching Ultimate Dirt TV.